Hello everyone and welcome. We are the team from the Salesforce Advanced class and we were responsible for the functional part that enabled the development of the Dr. Payaso project. But what is functional? With functional, we refer to this position that is characterized by specific responsibilities and contributions that are essential to the operational success. For example, we define process and guidelines for the team that implemented everything inside the Dr. Payaso organization. Our team comprises myself, Eduardo Pech, Veronica Rivera, and Horacio Gomez. Each of us play a fundamental role in shaping our processes and the form of the project. We can identify four major aspects that were crucial: the definition of requirements or user stories, in second place, the processes for DevOps, in third place, nomenclatures, guidelines, or processes, and finally, the design of the solution at medium and high level. Each of us acted as leaders in each of these areas. We produced four principal documents: the EPIC 1, registration of new volunteers; the EPIC 2, processes for new volunteers; in third place, Dr. Clown processes; and finally, our organization in Notion. Delving into the requirements part, all those requirements were gathered in the EPIC 1 and EPIC 2 documents. These requirements were gathered from multiple calls that we had with our client, in this case, Dr. Payaso. Then, we review each of those, and finally, Dr. Payaso, our client, read each of those and approve their implementation in their organization. Now let's talk more about other processes and functionality that were implemented.
Hi, I'm Veronica. So let's talk about the workflow related with the admin and QA process. In order to have a closer approach to real development projects, the workflow established focus on user stories following a stage path, starting with a naming convention and acceptance criteria. That will help maintain formality and standardization of tickets and pull requests at the time of construction. Followed by tracking their different status, indicating to do when the story is complete and ready to assign, in progress when they are working on the solution, review when the pull request is ready for lead approval, QA for when the story is in a QA sandbox and the team can start with the whole process they defined, and done when each story has passed the corresponding test in the different orgs. Also, this allows to keep track of the user stories in the repository through the different sandboxes and to have a level of organization among all team members. It's important to say that this is the first time that a quality assurance process has been established at a professional level.
Hello, this is Horacio Gomez, manager of the DevOps team at Advance. One of the main tasks carried out was the implementation of the development and deployment infrastructure, such as the previously explained sandboxes, the creation, management, and protection of the remote repository and its residing branches. Additionally, we took responsibility for safeguarding the main branches of the repository, main, develop, and QA, as well as defining the worked Git flow and establishing the nomenclature for naming each new work branch. Finally, we ensured to provide the beginner class team members with the necessary basic tools and commands to carry out the project's development and deployment. These were documented and shared with all members of both teams. Moreover, we actively participated in resolving conflicts that arose during the process.
Hello, this is Eduardo Pech talking about the dev process that we use for the organization of tasks. Based on the requirements that were requested to complete the process, the different tools that Salesforce gave us to develop them were analyzed. This led us to send emails and register interested customers. The tools to consider covered were the record type for the distinction of leads that would be clown doctors, scheduling paths for sending notifications, business process, screen flows, so that interviewers could have guided and easy access to send information. Using Notion as an organization tool, we managed to optimize performance in the execution of assigned tasks. Additionally, it allows us to efficiently identify any issues by verifying comments made made by the development team within each user story being worked on. Also, meetings were held to resolve doubts that were generated during the development process, where the main objective of this was to clarify doubts and achieve the result in the user story who had some inconvenience.
Thank you.